Hi, everybody. Okay, from now on, I'm going to separate the two trials I'm covering because some of the attorneys are from Georgia in the Utah case, and then there's a case in Georgia, and I don't know where the lawyers are from. I'm assuming Georgia, but that would be an assumption. So that's why I'm going to separate. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I would just do one video, cover both of them, and do it that way. But also, I think I talked about a little bit of this before, but both trials kind of have the element of being a cluster F, but in different ways. And I'm going to talk about both ways in the different videos. Okay. So Kouri Richins, we're on day 5, and all I can say is, wow. And when I say wow, this is not in a good way for this trial at all because, oh boy. Okay. Now, I said I don't usually talk about wardrobe and stuff, but I have to today just for one purpose. One. Okay. Going from there. I talked about this trial before. That's when I was combining, and I just made the videos and I call them court cases. Okay, well, part of the commentary I gave was, why would you wear a pink suit if you're supposed to be the lawyer? Okay? You could wear any other color under the sun. Why wear pink? Well, somebody must have heard that or something because lo and behold, started yesterday, the other attorney, Lewis, her last name is Lewis, took over. She's asking the questions now, and she was in a black suit, top and bottom. So clearly, they got the memo. Okay, but wow, do they not know how to do a court case? Because I can usually follow most things, but when I can't follow a court case, we have problems. And the reason I can't follow this court case is because it takes them forever and a year to ask a question. And then they have the information in the question wrong. So then they have to ask the question again. This happened multiple times on Friday. Okay, then the ultimate element that makes this a cluster F is, now listen to me when I'm talking to you. One of the witnesses on the stand was an undercover cop. I said undercover, which means he's supposed to be secret. Nobody's supposed to know his identity. That would blow his whole job. Guess what happened on Friday? Didn't find out about it till late Friday. And I said, what the? Really? Okay. So somebody didn't tell somebody that he was supposed to be undercover. So his face was shown for 20 minutes before it was, found out and fixed after 20 minutes. Okay. I have questions. Who was supposed to do whatever they were supposed to do? Who broke the chain of communication here? Because apparently somebody didn't talk to somebody and hide his face, or somebody in the chain effed up majorly. So it might compromise this case, and let's not even talk about all the other cases he might be involved in that might be effed up now. People, ladies and gentlemen, I could not make this up if I tried. Okay, now getting on to the actual witnesses on the stand. So, first witness was the housekeeper for Kouri Richins. And apparently she was a holdover because she also testified on day 4. Day 4, I really didn't watch that much, so was not aware. Okay, So all my observations here are simply that, observations. These are my opinions, my observations, and for the umpteenth time, I am a lay person. I am not a lawyer. I don't know everything in the law. Putting that out there. Okay, so the housekeeper looks like she didn't want to be there. I don't know if she was trying to be evasive or just, I don't know. Not exactly argumentative, but she just gave me the vibe she didn't want to be there. From the word go. Okay. Then we have, as a second witness, the former person who gave her the, how do I say this? The person who gave her the stuff that Kouri Richins supposedly used on her husband. Okay, so he was on the stand for a while, and he seemed to be credible, more credible than the housekeeper, but then again, you toss in there that she don't want to even be there, so I don't know how much that means. Okay. Then we get to the guy that wasn't supposed to be on camera, and it was like a F. Because everybody knew he wasn't supposed to be on camera, apparently. And then the judge called for an immediate recess, and I guess we're going to pick up on Monday. So we had 2 witnesses yesterday. Supposed to have 3, but so yeah, okay. Now, for all the other kind of particulars, and this is all I know, okay? So I'm telling you what I know. They're projecting that the trial is going to be around 5 weeks. Well, if they keep going this pace and have 3 witnesses a day, yeah, I can see how it would take 5 weeks, because you have to understand the prosecution or the state, whatever way you want to put it, has to go first because they have the burden of proof. Discuss this. Okay. So then after that, the defense has the right to put on a defense, but they don't have to. But more than likely they will. So then you have to account for how many witnesses are going to be on both sides. I don't know. Because any number I give you would be a total guesstimate. So yeah, I could see it taking 5 weeks. It's already taken 1. And we've gotten through maybe 5 witnesses, 6 total. I don't know. So not that many. And then say they have 20. Okay, so that's going to take another 3 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks would be 18. So yeah, you're getting into the 4th week. And then say it takes a week for the defense, you're right at a month. So yeah, I could see it. All right. Bye, everybody.